Wow. Okay, so you want to talk today?
Yeah.
What do you want to tell people?
Maybe jewels.
Huh?
I said jewels.
Oh, people, what's up? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. Today, we're joined with a special guest for a little bit of time. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
My name is Imani.
My name is Imani.
You see, look here to say hi to everybody. You see, everyone can say hi to you. Wow. You see, these people are saying hi to you. Say, what a cutie pie. You see?
What a cutie
All right, people. Today, it's the last episode of the week. You know what time it is. I appreciate you guys and girls for joining.
I was sense.
So we're going to be talking about something super important. Tristan, what's up? Yes, it is. That's Mac's daughter. It's my niece. Hello from Canada. What's up? I see you there. We're from Canada over here too. You know what's up. You know what's happening. So for us, what is good? I appreciate you. We're going to be talking about something that is super important that I think you guys and girls should hear. This is more of a real conversation that I really want to drive into your heads if you guys and girls are going to be going out, if you guys and girls are going to be spending some time on the streets or just out in the bar or in the restaurants with your family and friends. This is something that I want you to sort of take into perspective. All right. I want you to mentally take this into perspective because this is actually the worst thing you could do to yourself. And we're going to be breaking that down in the real conversation that we will be having very shortly. All right. So welcome aboard. I hope you guys and girls are having a sick Friday. We'll be diving into this podcast episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yo, what's good, Meatheads? Hope you're having an amazing day, and welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your returning champion, IFBB PRO Matt Butale, coming at you with another topic. And today, I'll be having a deep conversation with you, all right? Don't forget to screenshot and share this podcast to your IG story if you ever get value, if you've ever gotten value, or if you'll ever get value in the future. Thank you, Money. Today, I'm joined by my baby niece over here. She's, hanging out with us, and she wants to just sit and see what this is all about. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. So what's your name? She's being shy. Her name is Imani. Anyway, people, we're going to be talking about something that I think is very important that we should have a conversation about related to habits. All right. So this is going to be on the deeper side. Thank you. She just gave me a kiss on my cheek. We're going to be talking about the deeper side of things when it comes to what is the worst possible thing you could possibly be doing to yourself that you may or may not be knowing. You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go with my mom.
Okay. See you soon. Okay. So let's break it down. This is the worst thing that you could do to yourself. Okay, let's break it down. Let's dive into the meat and potatoes, hot and ready. Okay, so out of so many things in life, there are so many bad habits that you can sort of fall into. And we're going to sort of be talking about the worst of the worst habits. And it might not actually be, what you might think of off rip, but we're going to be breaking down and talking about sort of all of them. All right, so this is the worst thing that you could do to yourself. Like, you could be a drug addict, you could be a porn addict, you could be a food addict, or you could be an alcoholic or any kind of addict for that matter, video game addict, whatever it is. But none of those things are worse than what I'm about to be bringing up to you. Okay. And just a little disclaimer here, guys and girls, if you are easily triggered or you can't take tough love or constructive criticism, I invite you to stop listening, because this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the weak-minded. This is not for the people that easily get disturbed. Okay. So if that's, if you're someone like that, then you are more than welcome to tune out, because I don't want to hear any complaints. I'm not looking forward to that. I actually want to hear people, respond positively to some of the constructive criticism that I'm going to be offering today. Okay. So let's just wind it back here. Let's bring it back. All right. So the other day I made a post about fat phobia. All right. And obviously there were some people that felt offended by it. Like, of course, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of knew that, and I didn't really care, because my intention was not to offend anybody. My intention was to enlighten people. Okay. And that's always what my intention is. Always to deliver value, give you guys tips and tricks, help you guys and girls burn fat, build muscle, all the good stuff. You know what I mean? That's what the point of the Meathead on the Mic podcast is about. If you don't know that, now you know that. We're on episode 89. It's about time you knew that. All right. Also, just a quick little thing I want to throw in here. We are 11 episodes away from episode 100, and I will be doing a $100 giveaway, US dollars, for 100 episodes on the 100th episode. So share this out to your friends on your stories. If I see that you tag me enough, then I'm going to enter you to win the $100 USD challenge on the 100th episode. The winner will be announced. All right, so let's get back into it. Okay, so there are people that are offended by the fat phobia post. We know that. That's fine. I'm not here to please the world. I'm only here to help. But what I noticed was the people who agreed with my post and read it understood the message. And I also noticed that the people who disagreed with my perspective understood it too. They just didn't want to accept that reality. And then it clicked. This is the worst thing that you could do to yourself. What am I talking about? As I said, I'm not talking about drug addiction, porn addiction, alcoholism, video game addiction. I'm not talking about all those addiction. The worst thing that you could do to yourself is actually sort of the root cause that puts you in the position to even be susceptible to all those kind of drug addictions in the first place. And what is that? It's willful ignorance. All right, guys and girls, willful ignorance. People that self project their fears and insecurities on others instead of taking real self responsibility, aka the people that complain about fat phobia, the people that use that term, you're fat phobic or whatever, all the phobias, whatever the fuck they want to say, the people that project their insecurities and they project themselves in a sense where they don't take a real self responsibility, they project the negativity onto others, right? And self responsibility slash self accountability will always trump self projection. And that's something that I personally believe. It's something that I've seen countless times over. The people that take responsibility often have better lives than those that choose not to. Okay. And like, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Like, I'm always going to be honest and I'm always going to be vulnerable on the Meathead on the Mic podcast. That's the point because I'm a human being too. I'm not a fucking robot. Yes, I train like a robot. Yes, I eat like a robot sometimes, but I'm not a robot. I've got feelings too. And I've went through similar experiences, both good and bad. And when I look at my past self or, people who currently struggle with addictions, I can see that the mindset of quote unquote, it's impossible or quote unquote, the world doesn't know what I'm going through. Like that mindset is what kept holding me back for so long. Like I've definitely had addictions, alcoholism, weed, lean, if you guys know what that is about, right? I've definitely had my addictions, sex, even, right? And that's why I get blunt when I talk about this because I've been the quote unquote victim. I know exactly what shoes you guys and girls are in. So I don't pity the fool when it comes to talking about topics like this. Yes, I do understand that sympathy can be beneficial, but we have to cut to the chase. We have to cut it down the line because if you keep sugarcoating shit, you're going to eat the sugar coat and you're going to get more fat. And we're here to fucking burn fat. We're here to build muscle and be the best version that we can possibly be of ourselves. So no, I won't sugarcoat shit. And as I said, disclaimer, if you cannot handle tough love or constructive criticism, this episode is not for you. But if you are willing to change your life, if you don't give a fuck how it sounds and you're just willing to hear what you need to hear in order to change your life, first of all, kudos to you because you're a real man or woman. And second of all, that's what we're going to be doing here. So stick around. All right. So I'm going to be blunt. I was literally a victim, just like you. I told myself I was a victim. I told myself it's impossible. I was willfully ignorant. I couldn't get out of that state of mind because I was convincing myself it was quote unquote out of my control. The excuses, my hormones or my genetics are the reason why I can't lose weight or why I'm overweight. So you use that to justify not even trying to lose weight or quitting your fitness journey repeatedly, which is not cool. Or I can't stop drinking or I can't stop smoking because he or she broke my heart and I'm just depressed. So I honestly, personally, I used to use that excuse to justify myself being an alcoholic or a straight pothead. And guys and girls, excuses can be valid. Excuses can be true. Excuses can mean something. But they're still fucking excuses. Period. Everybody has the ability to change, and I'm living proof of it. I'm a fucking testament. Will it be easy? No. Fuck no. It'll be the hardest thing you ever do in your life. Losing fat, if you've been fat your whole life, is the biggest challenge. Putting on muscle, if you've been skinny on your whole entire life, is the biggest challenge. Living sober when you've been an alcoholic for most of your life is going to be a challenge. But I invite you to take that challenge if you're serious about living a life that you actually want to be proud of, that you actually want to live. Because most of you guys that are suffering with these addictions, let's face it, deep down, you don't want to live. And I know that because I had those addictions. Can it be more difficult for you to change than somebody else? Can it be more difficult for you to burn fat than somebody else? Absolutely. Can it be more difficult for you to stop smoking weed? Can it be more difficult for you to stop drinking alcohol than somebody else? Fuck yeah. I'm not saying it's not. Absolutely. I agree. But does it mean that you quote unquote can't do it? Fuck no. Look, guys and girls, being obese isn't the real problem here. All right. It's about being willfully ignorant. This is the worst thing that you could possibly do to yourself. Having an ignorant, weak, apologetic, and cowardly mindset is just the worst fucking thing you can do to yourself, because no matter what addiction you struggle with, if that is your mindset, you will never get out of that addiction, period. And I'm telling you with personal experience. And you should know this too. If you've been trying to dig yourself out of the hole, but you tell yourself that you can't, if you've been trying to quit whatever it is, smoking, porn, fucking video games, if you try to quit your vice and you told yourself that it's not possible, you know what I'm talking about. Right. And if you know what I'm talking about, just silently nod your head if you're listening to this on the replay on Apple Podcast or Spotify. All right. Being obese and knowing it's unhealthy while you're telling yourself whatever you can just to justify your actions is the same as being an alcoholic who says drinking isn't that bad. I'm just a prick for bringing it up, right? Like I'm the dickhead because I'm telling you to stop drinking. No, you're the dickhead because you don't actually want to take into accountability and self responsibility that it's fucking your life up and that you are too willfully ignorant to see that. Am I wrong? As I said, guys and girls, I'm gonna be blunt. I'm coming in hot today. I'm fucking sweating right now. If you see the videos, I'm perspirating right now. I'm passionate about this one today. Being willfully ignorant only hurts one person, and that person is always going to be you. So get your head out of your fucking ass, smell the coffee, and listen to the voice inside your head that tells you what the fuck is up. The voice in your head that, and also the voice in your head, listen to this voice that says or always silences it silences your will to want to get better with that bullshit self-love rhetoric. Like, oh, it's okay. You don't have to quit today. You can quit tomorrow because, just be easy on yourself. Just love yourself. Take it easy. Maybe one day you'll get rid of this addiction. Maybe one day you'll fuck that, because that's actually going to lead to depression and anxiety. And look, I'm not saying don't love yourself. Like, love yourself, but you got to earn that love. You can't just randomly love yourself. And if you do, that's delusional. And when I say randomly love yourself, I'm not saying you can't appreciate yourself. I'm saying you cannot be proud of shit about yourself that you're not proud about, if that makes sense. So, like, if you look in the mirror and you say, I'm proud of myself, but deep down inside, you're ashamed because you are 50 pounds, 100 pounds overweight, or you say, I love myself, but deep down you're ashamed because you know that you could be living a better life, working a better job, being better to your family, being better to your friends by just being more accountable and self-responsible, then you're lying to yourself, and that's not true self-love. That's fucking delusion. Right? And you got to listen to that voice in your head that tells you that, or the feeling in your heart that tells you that you know what's going on inside and you're not letting it surface. It's killing you slowly. Right? And guys and girls, if you're triggered from that post of about fat phobia that I dropped the other day, then you're likely triggered right now. And that's fine, because you decided to stick around and listen to this after I gave you those disclaimers. So kudos to you. Right? Like, here's the facts. The truth hurts. All right. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to help. The truth hurts, but the process hurts even more. However, a successful outcome is the greatest reward that you're depriving yourself of with your current mindset. I'm going to repeat that again for you guys and girls. A successful outcome is the greatest reward that you're depriving yourself of with your current mindset. And look, I'm not always a hard ass, right? Like, I can be soft at times, but when I'm faced with ignorance, when I'm faced with like just stupidity and willful ignorance, I offer compassion via tough love, because this is the message that typically gets through people's head. Don't like it? Leave. I'm telling it like it is. No fucking sugarcoating, because God forbid I give you more sugar to eat so you can get more fat. Fuck that shit. We're here to change your life. And I'm so serious. I'm not saying this to bully you. I'm saying this because it's true. And you know it. That's why it hurts. The truth fucking hurts. All right? You've had enough sugarcoating. That's literally how you got fat. And I'm not going to support that. If you listen to this message and you take it as a diss, always remember, willful ignorance is bliss. That's it. That's all. If you like this episode, share it with a friend. I hope I was able to deliver a valuable experience to you guys and girls today. Thank you so much for your precious time and attention. All right. Let's embrace your inner meathead together. It's been nice chatting. Hope you like what today's topic was about. IFBB PRO Matt Butale signing out. Boom. All right, podcast is recorded. I'm fucking sweating. I'm gonna crack this window. Should have closed my door because I know that we caught some background noise there, but it's all good. It's all cool. All right, podcast is in the air. All right. Gonna read some comments here on TikTok. Gonna read some comments here on Instagram real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do some work. I got a little bit of work to do. Let's see. Hello, Trev. I appreciate you. Hello, thanks for joining. 1,000 likes on TikTok. Salute. Ontario. Yep, we're both from Ontario, Trev. I see you, bro. C says hi. I appreciate you. Hello. Someone says, if a horse offered you a donut, would you accept? No. Weird. Commentator says, Mr. T taught me not to pity the fool. Yeah, he knows what's up. Amy says, damn, how's your day? I appreciate you, Amy. Thanks for joining. My day is amazing. Hope your day is going good. How's your day going? Instagram, let's read what we got going on here real quick. Tristan says, I'm about to go to the gym as well right now. So I'm here listening. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody else, I appreciate you for joining. We'll be back again on Monday with another podcast episode. As for now, I hope you guys and girls have the sickest motherfucking weekend of your goddamn life. Peace, love, and motherfucking protein. IFBB Pro Matt Butale signing out. Boom.